Netflix's The Dragon Prince. It is the new love child of the dudes that made up Avatar The Last Airbender. Genius. The show, in its own way, is genius. It has all the great elements of Avatar while being its own flavor and being still unique in its own way. It's very special. I like it very, very much. It's got this strange combination where a lot of parts are super naive and then super wise, but it plays to great emotional effect and to pretty awesome like switching of teams of good guys, bad guys, neutrals. It's very clever in that way. It's a wonderful show. It still breathes me into this fantasy world of very European based magic of elves, and the forest is alive and everything's green and such. It's very magical. And now we're on its third season. A lot of feels. A lot of feels. Okay, the biggest one, the most important one. I'm terrified for Claudia. Like, run, Soren, run! You got out of there, good on you, mate! But Claudia, oh, how? How did this happen? Oh, she's such a nice girl. How did this happen? And then there's the catch. Claudia probably heard her whole life, you're such a nice girl. You don't have to play with dark magic. Yeah, that's annoying and patronizing and horrible and totally explains why she loves dark magic and her dad so much. Okay, dark magic is the thing she's good at. It's her talent. She's very brilliant at it. And probably her dad was the only person who ever encouraged it for his own effects, and because he probably liked seeing his daughter, work at something she's good at and get better at. If this was, in reality, Claudia would probably be pre-med by now. That's cool. Instead, we have this warring fantasy world where this sweet, lovable nerd is, gonna be an evil sidekick. Like Vanessa Doofenshmirtz for Shigo. It's a little different for them than it is for Claudia, but she has got into that bad girl league. Do I want her to be redeemed? As a fan, I do, but I also really dig that they don't have to redeem her. She can go crazy as Azula. Azula is already kind of like hopeless case from her childhood, but the way they've crafted this woman character is great. She is a person in her own way. She has her quirks and flaws, things that make her lovable and hateable. She's a fully rounded person, but I think the way that people would try to put limits on her, the way I recognize I tried to put a limit on her just now, is a very womanish problem. So for that, cool. It's very well written. I like that. Heck, even that little scene where Viren is talking to whatever his dark elf caterpillar buddy, and Caterpillar Buddy is like, good thing you can manipulate her so well. She's a great asset. And Viren is like, hey, hold up. She is not an asset. She is my daughter. It's like, aw, you would absolutely kill Soren without a moment's hesitation, but you like your daughter. Despite all the evil you do to so many people around you, strangers and friends and colleagues and everyone around you just burns. You love someone. That's sweet. Sick but sweet. Yeah, I like that very much. This D&D world is just so stunning. It's so magical and rich. I love being in Zadia, where everything's just glowing all magically. It's like watching Princess Mononoke, but having its own flavor. It's not overly colorful like, Avatar world. Not Last Airbender Avatar, James Cameron Avatar. That overly colorful, like the Croods, overly colorful. And this is just the right amount of blues and browns and greens, and it feels like a forest, but also feels like the most beautiful enchanted forest. It's fantastic. It's a wonderful place. Oh, I love the Sun Elf City. It was gorgeous. God damn it, Viren, you had to ruin that. You ruin everything. Oh, you're just like a steamroller of horribleness. Oh. You're a hard bad guy. And it's not even your dark powers. You're just really good at bringing out the worst in people, dude. You're just so bad. God, I love old-fashioned villains so much. Just so much. Let's see. Less tragedy. Rayla and Callum are a thing now. First, I was worried that it was going to be really bad and forced, like I felt Katara and Aang were. I thought they would kind of like rob Rayla of something, like I felt Astrid was robbed when she just became the emotional crutch to Hiccup. But even after, they become boyfriend and girlfriend, Rayla is still as snarky and independent and, totally badass as she was before the whole hugs and kisses thing. And this way, it's not so much of an emotional crutch as, she's just sort of, still that good friend who can talk to Callum. And Callum is still a good friend to her, for her, from her. Like, they have a really healthy relationship, and it's nice. I still find Callum to be a Mary Sue. He's so boring to me. But, yeah, he's a good choice. He's a healthy choice for Rayla, so good for you, Rayla. It's nice. It's just nice. Other cute and adorable things. Runan, Rayla's, trainer boss, who is also her, gay daddy uncle. You get to meet his husband, and there's a flashback scene of them together, and it's like, I'm giving you my heart. Bring it back, my love. It's like, aw, so heartwarming. It's like, yeah, aw, cute. But there's just this little glitch in my mind. I mean, a lot of media right now is making gay dads adorable and approachable, and that's sweet. Two daddies, what's more fun? But I just want to see more of animated young men falling in love and dating and having their problems. I want to see more of that. I feel like lesbian couples and all that, and, all kinds of other couples have had plenty of exposure, especially in cartoons these days, but I want a couple for, young men too. I want them to have something healthy and romantic as well. In fact, it doesn't even have to be that healthy to me. I think, a lot of drama and tragedy can be really fun to ship. So yeah, I want a lot. I want variety. I really do. We can wait for that. This show is doing so well with that. It's definitely an improvement from the season where they made Flower Queen's two moms die and she never got to meet them. That's not nice. But yeah, it's this season way better. So much better to me. So much more enjoyable. Oh, King Ezrin, you make me realize how jaded I am to think that any leader could be so selfless and graceful. I haven't seen that in real life. I don't expect to see that in real life. But seeing this in this animated child was really cool. I like that this show, not just for Ezrin, but for a lot of other young characters, gives them respect and dignity. Because I feel people baby children even when they're not babies, and it just sets them up for being stupid in the future. So when you actually treat a child like a person and give them adult responsibilities, they can rise up to the occasion. Sometimes they don't rise up in good effects, but it is possible to have a good child, a smart child, make hard decisions. And that was beautiful. That was. Let's see, going back to how the fight scenes were awesome, the forest is beautiful, the magic is scary and great, and whew. Yeah. After watching third season, I am thirsty and terrified of more. Oh, they defeated the big bad guy at the end, woohoo! Don't get comfortable, of course that's not the end, okay? Caterpillar dude is in a cocoon right now, good lord knows how he's gonna be some kind of killer moth that eats the world. I am scared, but so excited for more. I am still in awe of finishing the season. It's too soon for me to watch it again. It's just too soon. Give it time, and then I'll probably watch it. Maybe from first episode all over. I don't need to do that, but I think I would enjoy it. So, Dragon Prince fans, it was a great season. For people that are just curious about a new show, I don't think it's for everybody. I think it's deep in nerd magic that I don't think everyone can take it. And even people who are nerdy, you have to be patient with this show. It takes its time. It breathes it in. You feel the angst soaking into your skin. And if you don't have time for that, then you're not going to love the show. But I promise you, if you do give it time, it's so worth it. So I do love you, The Dragon Prince. I think you are great quality of animation and storytelling and character development. You are great. I love you, babe.